So, another episode of me sitting on the floor and talking about something. I don't know what it's exactly gonna be about. Maybe it is once again gonna be about some stoicism related topic things. Maybe it's gonna be about something completely different. Maybe I don't know. I actually really fucking don't. But yeah, let's actually have a look. Let's actually have a look at my feed and let's see what I can do here. I do, but I hope that you're doing fine, that you're doing amazing, that everything is good and everyone is healthy and well off. Really tremendously appreciate that. And just seeing a video by Gary Vee about earning trust. You might have seen it, at the point where I've uploaded this video / audio, but I totally believe in it. And I totally have to say, it really does not make any sense if you say, people gotta just, earn my trust. It really does not make too much sense, because why don't you give them your trust first? And then if they kind of, break your trust, then they have fucked it up. But why do they have to earn it? I don't know. For me, it just doesn't really make any sense. And I understand the point that Gary and actually the funny thing, Gary and McConaughey. Isn't he called Matthew McConaughey? Is it Matthew? I don't actually know. Fuck, man. Fuck, I really don't. But I don't know. I think that earning trust is not as good as giving the trust first and then seeing whether they, kind of can deal with it or not. But yeah, I don't know. Then there is a quote or whatever it is. I don't actually know what it is. We are born in one day. We die in one day. We can change in one day. We can fall in love in one day. Anything can happen in just one day. Yeah, that's actually the case. It really is the case. Quite a lot of things can actually happen in a moment. It can happen in whatever the fuck you're doing. So yeah. One by Benjamin Franklin. Many people die at 25 and aren't buried until they are 75. Unfortunately, it is the case, yes. And there's just so many people that, work a job they hate, that are so fucked mentally that they can't even live anymore, at least not in a proper way, which, it's just sad. It really is. And I don't know, since I'm working as a paramedic, I do have to say, sometimes you're seeing people that are, 50, 60, something like that, and they're just completely fucked. They're completely ill, can't do anything anymore, and it is insane. And on the other hand, there's also people that are just 95 today. I've had a 95-year-old woman, and she was really, really, really well off. She was able to walk, to talk quite properly. I think her hearing wasn't that good, but I don't know, when you're 95, then you can't expect everything. But on the other hand, she also said, living for, for that long of a time isn't that nice, not for her and also not for the people around her that do have to take care of her, which I can also understand. But yeah. It's always sad to hear that. It really is, It always is, because you can really feel and see that these people aren't really happy, and that even though they're healthy, most often, relatively healthy, in spite of their age, or concerning their age, or besides their age. And but yeah, it's a difficult topic. It really is. Stoic reminder, October 20th, 2020. Trust the process. You can't stop the challenges and obstacles that life throws you. that life throws at you, probably. All you control is how you react to them. Embrace the bad and you will embrace the good. Challenges are lessons and obstacles are steps. Understanding this and you will be less stressed and less worried. You will be confident in yourself. You will be confident in yourself. I guess confident would be a bit better. There is always something to be thankful for. And yes, it is the case. But I do also want to point out that yes, there is always something that you can be thankful for. There is always something that you can be proud of. There is always something that you could turn into a way that you can say like, yeah, okay, everything is amazing, everything is good. Yeah, it is always possible, but doing that is something different. Seeing it and doing it and realizing it and working on it. These are just completely different things because I also see that, but sometimes I feel like I don't have the strength to not be in a bad mood, for example, even though I know, okay, there's a lot of things that I can be grateful for and there's a lot of things that I should be grateful for and also, proud of and whatever there might be. But yeah, how to be stoic when having a bad day, as well by the everyday.stoic Instagram page. Yes, I am on Instagram at the point in time. It is only human to feel pain. It is human nature to feel sadness. Understand that these feelings are very normal. Don't be scared to feel them and know that like the adversity before, they will also pass. The second thing is be kind to yourself and be kind to others. It will make you feel better. Yeah. The third, if something is worth doing, it is worth doing. What is worth doing? It is worth doing poorly. When having a bad day, remember this quote. Maybe it is a good idea for you to go out to the park, but you don't feel like it. Instead, go out into your garden. Doing one right thing is better than doing nothing, no matter how small an action. Which I would actually really like to translate into working out. At this point in time, I'm always working out before I go to work. I don't really like it because I feel like I am way more stressed out. But on the other hand, it is a nice thing because I'm really getting my sleep, which is quite amazing. And I don't know why I've kind of fucked it up that much in the past few times, actually, because I don't know. Like, I'm not having any problem with getting my 7, 8, 6 hours in. But yeah, anyway, I don't like it anyway, because I also feel like that I don't have the strength and power that I would like to have, which translates into, a little bit of a worse workout, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Maybe I'm also going to change it. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to do it in the afternoon and do something else well, I could definitely also do it in the, I could definitely also like work out when I come home and do everything else when I'm just, in the morning, quite. I could also be doing that. I could also just get done everything. Well, maybe I'm going to do this tomorrow. I don't know, because tomorrow is leg day. It's always like a thing. Anyway, help yourself as you do the people you love. Don't give into negative impulses, which temporarily give you stimulus and leave you feeling worse. Do something that actually helps you and brings you long-term happiness. And the fifth and last one, you don't develop courage by being happy in your relationships every day. You develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity by Epicurus. Very, very interesting thoughts, by the way. There's a pretty cool site that is called Beer Stained Pulp, and it is actually all about, I don't know what they're called, but I think they are beer stains. These paperish things that you have underneath your drinks, primarily beer, but, just definitely in general drinks. So, if you spill that, that it is on this paperish thing and not on the table. As far as I know, at least, I don't really know, but I assume that it is the case. But yeah, How to make $20 in 2 minutes. Well, it's just interesting video. Really, really interesting video. Let's have a look. Your naked body should only belong to those who fall in love with you, with your naked soul. Yeah, I mean, there's always like these things, these sayings. Let's put it like that. It is sayings. But I don't know. I don't know if I really should believe in something like that. My mom said, stop being the to-go-to person for someone you can't go to. I felt that. A big problem that I'm having with a lot of quotes that I'm just seeing and reading and whatever on Instagram and whatnot is that it is always like some revenge bullshit and always something like, yeah, if this person does that, then you should also be doing that. If this person is like bad to you, then you should also be bad to this person. Like, no, I don't believe in that shit. I really don't. Be the go-to person. Be the go-to person for people that need fucking help. If they're your friends and I don't know. Like, it could also be something like they can't handle it. They can't handle you coming up to them and being like, wow, could you please help me? Some people just can't handle that. And I wouldn't necessarily say that it is something bad. Of course, it is amazing if you can get something back, if you give something, but you shouldn't expect something if you give something. This is my opinion about the whole fucking shit there. Well, I appreciate that. People texting me and then just giving me props for what I'm doing. It's always nice to hear that. But yeah, period. Remember today that the road to mastery can only be traveled by the person who can't tolerate being a beginner. You must accept that feeling of failure and being a novice. This is the path you must take if you want to progress. Every master was once a student. Yeah, definitely the case, but I hate not being able to do something. It's fucked up. It really is. I hate being bad at something tremendously. I really tremendously hate that. But yeah. Now I get tired. But I actually enjoy those audio only versions of the podcast, which is, a funny thing to say because it is a podcast and yeah, think about that. Anyway. Boy brings his entire kindergarten class to adoption. Something else that is bothering me about Instagram at least is that you're always seeing the exact same things over and over and over again, as if it would be amazing if people just reposted over and over again. Like, I don't know if yeah, anyway. Let me see. I want to have some philosophy. Stoa daily. Maybe there is something for me. If you're not ready today, you will be even less so tomorrow. Yeah. Something that I've also kind of incorporated into my life. Like, not starting tomorrow, but starting today. Because, sometimes when you have a lot of motivation for doing something, then you should be doing it immediately. Chances are way too fucking high that, even in an hour, you're going to be like, well, I actually don't want to do it. I want to do something different. Fyodor Dostoevsky. To go wrong in one's way is better than to go right in someone else's. Well, I don't know how to interpret it that correctly, so I'm not going to say anything. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Lao Tzu, the author of, what is it called? The Art of War, I guess. Helen Keller, the only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Leo Tolstoy, the strongest of all warriors are these two, time and patience. Motherfuckers. Again, Sun Tzu, pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. It's not Lao Tzu, it's Sun Tzu. But yeah, anyway. But pretending some things in general, I don't like that. I don't like pretending things. Ain't Rand or Rent, whatever. You can ignore the reality, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring that reality. Well, and there's a Seneca quote, all cruelty springs from weakness, which I definitely believe in. Like often those, tyrants really had small peepees. They really, 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 there was something going on with them, Nothing in this world is harder than speaking the truth, nothing easier than flattery. I wouldn't say so. If it is both, if it is honest flattery, and the truth, then yeah. But of course, being like, well, yeah, okay, that's definitely the case, even though it's not. This is easy, yes. Andy Warhol, actually. They also say time changes things, but you have to change them yourself. And the last one is going to be by Plato, your silence gives consent. Maybe one last one. I'm going to choose this. By Virginia Woolf. For most of history, Anonymous was a woman. Yeah, and with that being said, I think we're going to end the episode there. 17 minutes actually, wow. I didn't expect that to happen. Anyway, I do hope that you've kind of enjoyed it. I hope that I wasn't whistling that bad. I think I was, but I just don't know. But yeah, anyway, I wish the best health of happiness and also success, and also hope that you're gonna remind yourself and you're gonna be remembered, which basically means your legacy, and basically means just being a nice person and then being remembered as a nice person, which is a pretty fucking cool thing as well. 3 other questions that I have you are, why are you here? What are you trying to change and what is bothering you the most? These 3 questions are going to show you a purpose and maybe even a business, which is a pretty fucking cool thing. One last thing is, what could you essentially say to another person that is indeed going to change their life? Because I totally believe that we all can say something. And with that being said, hopefully going to see you the next time. So, bye-bye. Please take care of yourself, your family members, and all of your loved ones, as well as friends. Bye-bye.